Well, good morning, snow disciples. Rev Snowflake here. Got a little zoomed in picture. I couldn't figure out how to, well, it wouldn't want to do it. I know how to do it, but it didn't do it for me. How to get this live snow cam of the day to be full-sized. We're looking at downtown Munising, Michigan here, and they're getting wind parallel snow bands, which means that at one moment it could be snowing quite heavily, and at the next moment you can even have a little bit of sunshine going on. Right now they're sort of in between those two stages, and you can see some snows falling off into the distance here, but right here where we're at by the family fair, cha-ching, they're not a sponsor. It is not snowing, and this has been going on too. I don't know if it's the camera that is having problems sending a live feed, or somewhere in between the camera and my magic board that just keeps on hiccuping like this. But at any rate, maybe we can check back at this at the end of the video and see if it's snowing there. But for now, we got to get on with the show. And here's yours truly. Oh, my light didn't go on. Ah, there we go. Let there be light. All right, let there be light. Did you get that, Snow Church? Isn't that supposed to be on like a different day or something? Anyway, interesting. I don't know why I'm not. I'm gonna do this anyway. Oh, this here board. Okay, satellite and radar. There we go. Now we're getting there. All right, you can see those streamers coming into the Munising area. I should have probably checked out Paradise as well, but Munising decided to be my first stop of the day looking for snows, and we found them. We can look at the satellite and radar. Satellite, I should say, and you can see the streamers still coming off, although the air is brutally cold up here. All below zero. I did not see what interior temperatures were like, but I know us right down by the lake here got to about 4 or 5 below. No, I think we were 6 below. So I can't even imagine what the icebox of the UP was like this morning. I'll have to check that out a little bit later on. And we got some streamers coming into northwest lower Michigan, even southwest lower Michigan, although this satellite imagery doesn't get down that far. And look at the streamers coming off of Lake Huron into southwestern Ontario. Here is the 24-hour snowfall ending at 7 a.m. this morning. And zooming in on that, we can see we had the heaviest snows fall in the eastern UP, as was anticipated. Also, got some snows across the western UP from Ironwood right on up through the Keweenaw as anticipated. And the east end, although most of this probably wasn't lake effect because Lake Erie, she's frozen. So she's not going to be putting out too much more snow, or mostly frozen. Lake Ontario is wide open. It's a deep lake. Lake Erie is a very shallow lake and freezes almost every year. All right, to the models we go. The main differences in the forecast are really with the GFS. You know, it had that nice looking panhandle hooker coming in by about Thursday, Friday of next week. Ain't gonna happen. At least that's what the GFS is saying right now. The European didn't change too much. Actually, interestingly enough, the what we call the 12Z European, which it doesn't really get processed and made available until the afternoon. So let's just call it the afternoon European model. Actually, was starting to look pretty similar to yesterday morning's GFS, but it's gone back to its ideas of yesterday at this time, which is finish up the lake effect snows, bring in that light snow event for Monday right there, and then bring in a little bit of a weak panhandle hooker right here on about Friday. And then that would be just about all the snow that falls, maybe a little bit more coming in here for Saturday. But GFS doesn't have the snowiest look by any means. It's wanting to put all the snows up into Maritimes and Quebec of Canada. So, also look at this. California Sierras are going to get pounded again. I was looking at some of the snowfall totals here for the next 10 days and talking about maybe 4 feet of snow. So maybe time to start watching that Mammoth Mountain Life channel again on YouTube. By the way, I did a forecast for them on Sunday and probably going to do one again this Sunday. So you can check that out if you'd like. The GFS, pretty similar through Monday's system. Here we are just getting into Monday and then boom, there it goes. So there's Monday's system. But then watch this. Here we go through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What in the hoot and Hades is going on? Where was that big swath of snow that was supposed to come up this way? Gonzo. Actually, what happens after this time frame is we get into a pretty strong northwesterly flow according to the GFS, which would support some clippers and some lake effect snows. So it wouldn't be the worst of forecasts out beyond this point. In fact, it would be quite a good forecast out beyond this point. What would have been really nice is to put down the system snows and then get into the northwest flow. But this is a season where beggars can't be choosers. This is just, we got to take what we can get, folks. And hopefully this, from this point on, what happens in the models does occur, because it would be a good pattern for the upper Midwest with some clipper snows filling in from time to time and the lake effect snows. And you could just see how there's this gradual buildup and gradual put down of snowfall across the northern Midwest. And so I guess not a whole lot of snow seen, basically, well, very little through the weekend. We've got this lake effect finishing up. Winds will be turning around to the south as we go through the next 18 to 24 hours, and that'll shut that lake effect right on down. And then we're on our own system snow for Friday or Monday, that little weak one. And then maybe another one by Friday with a little weak one. But at any rate, I guess it's that, like I say, it's that theme of beggars can't be choosers. So let's see here. What I did is I kept backing up. So let's go forward. See if we can get back to the Munising snow cam. I don't know if it's going to let me go forward past this. And this smartboard takes a long time to load the Northwoods cam map. I really don't know why it takes so long. My computer just sort of goes boom and it's there. But we wait and we wait and we wait. Should we sing a song? Oh. Smart map did not want to hear me sing a song. So let's move it again. And then zoom in. And then, oh, so hard to work this Northwoods cam on the smartboard. All right, This cam up. That's the cam I was looking at. Get it loaded, see if it's snowing. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Nope. Still the same old, same old. Yep. They're still in between bands. Oh well. That'll do it for today and the week. Remember to share this video with your friends if you think there's anybody that might enjoy a snowfall forecast for the Midwest. You know, your riding buddies, stuff like that. The whole website went nutso, spread by word of mouth, and for whatever reason, the Snow Church is just crawling along. I'm actually thinking about maybe dropping the forecast text and going with just Snow Church. Not so much to boost Snow Church, but the forecast text is kind of a pain in the butt, and I'm not sure how many people watch it or read it. I would much rather do this video than type out stuff. So we'll see. I got to do some research and just see what kind of implications that might bring. But until then, have a great weekend, everybody. Keep those sticks on the ice and stay warm for 24 more hours, and then Mother Nature will take care of it for you. Adios.